I want you to go to your medicine cabinet. Right now, take out that bottle of Saw Palmetto you bought on sale. Shake it. Do you hear that rattle? If your capsule is filled with dry, beige powder, I have bad news. You are not treating your prostate. You are swallowing expensive sawdust. You have been lied to. For 30 years, the supplement industry has sold you the idea of relief, but they remove the molecule that actually works. You wake up at 3 a.m. You stand over the toilet, waiting, praying for the flow to start. You take these pills religiously, thinking you're fixing the problem. But the pressure in your bladder isn't changing. Why? Because standard American Saw Palmetto has a failure rate of nearly 90% in clinical trials. Stop blaming your body. Blame the bottle. Now listen closely. If you are new here, welcome. If you've been following the Cole protocol, pay attention. In the last 2 weeks, we did the hard work. We reset your hydration timing to stop the 3 a.m. wake-up calls. We purged the toxic oxalates from your diet. You built the foundation. You painted the walls. But some of you, you're still feeling that nagging heaviness. You're doing everything right, but you're only 80% there. You don't need a new 90-day plan. You don't need to start over. You just need the accelerator. This video is the final piece of the puzzle. But I have to warn you, what I am about to share contradicts what 95% of YouTubers tell you. They say, Saw Palmetto doesn't work. The science says powder doesn't work. Oil does. According to the 2025 European Association of Urology guidelines, there is a specific type of extraction called the hexanic lipidosterolic extract that rivals prescription drugs like finasteride, but without the sexual side effects. Without the brain fog. Most men are taking the wrong thing in the wrong dose at the wrong time. Today, we are going to fix that. I am not just going to give you advice. I am going to teach you how to read the medical matrix on the back of the label. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which bottle is a miracle and which one is a waste of money. We are going to turn your body from a state of chronic inflammation to a state of active repair that you've done the hydration. You've done the diet. Now, let's add the fuel to the fire. Let's look at the mechanism of why your prostate is actually growing. To understand why the powder is useless, we first need to understand the enemy. Your prostate isn't just growing because you are getting old. It is growing because it is being poisoned by your own hormones. Inside your body, there is an enzyme called 5-alpha reductase. Think of this enzyme as a factory worker gone rogue. It takes your healthy testosterone, the stuff that gives you energy and muscle, and it twists it. It converts it into a super potent androgen called DHT. DHT is the arsonist. It binds to your prostate cells 10 times tighter than testosterone. It screams at the cells, grow, divide, don't die. This is why your prostate swells. It is drowning in DHT. Pharmaceutical drugs like finasteride work by handcuffing that rogue factory worker. They stop the conversion, but they come with a cost, potential erectile dysfunction and loss of libido. So, nature gave us a backup plan, the Saw Palmetto berry. And this is where the scam happens. The chemical compound in Saw Palmetto that actually stops the rogue factory worker is called a sterol, specifically beta-sitosterol. Here is the critical rule of biochemistry that supplement companies pray you never learn. Sterols are fat-soluble, not water-soluble. Look at the screen. On the left, we have the dried berry powder found in 90% of cheap supplements. It's just ground-up fruit skins. When you swallow this, your stomach acid, which is water-based, cannot break it down to release the medicine. It passes right through you. You are literally flushing your money down the toilet. On the right, strictly used in clinical settings, is the lipidosterolic extract. This isn't the berry. This is the fat extracted from the berry using high-pressure hexane or CO2. It removes the fiber, the sugar, the waste, and leaves only the pure, golden DHT blocker. Let's look at the data. I'm not quoting a blog post. I'm quoting the 2025 meta-analysis aligned with EU guidelines. If you take the dried powder, You are blocking maybe 4% of DHT. That is statistically zero. It's the placebo effect. But if you take the premixin-grade lipidosterolic extract, you are blocking nearly 78% of the DHT activity in the prostate tissue. That is neck and neck with prescription medication. But here is the accelerator bonus. It doesn't destroy your libido. Why? Because unlike synthetic drugs that wipe out DHT everywhere, the lipidosterolic extract is more selective to the prostate tissue itself. So, if you've been taking a bottle that says whole herb or berry powder on the back, throw it in the trash. It's not an accelerator. It's an anchor dragging you down. Now, let me introduce you to someone who learned this the hard way. Meet Robert. Robert is 64, an architect from Seattle. And like many of you watching, Robert is a disciplined man. He followed my first video. His nocturia dropped from 4 times a night to just 1. That is a massive win. He followed my second video. He cut out the spinach smoothies and the almond flour. The burning sensation during urination stopped. He was 80% there, but he was stuck. He told me, "Dr. Cole, I sleep better, but during the day, I still have to scout for a bathroom every time I enter a meeting. The urgency is still there. It feels like my bladder is shrinking." Robert didn't need a new diet. He didn't need surgery. He was suffering from residual inflammatory swelling. His habits were perfect, but his biology was fighting back. Before seeing me, Robert tried to fix this final 20% himself. He did what most men do. He bought the bottle with the most ingredients. He showed me his supplement. It had zinc, lycopene, pygeum, nettle root, pumpkin seed, and Saw Palmetto berry powder, all crammed into one tiny capsule. This is what I call the shotgun approach. It looks impressive on the label, but it is a biological disaster. Why? Because when you put 40 ingredients in one pill, you get a dusting of each. You get 50 milligrams of Saw Palmetto powder, which is functionally useless. I told Robert, throw that away. We are going to switch to the sniper approach. We don't need 40 weak ingredients. We need one strong one. We need the lipidosterolic extract at the clinical dose of 320 milligrams daily. No fillers, no fluff, just the oil that shuts down the enzyme. Now, here is the hard truth about natural medicine versus synthetic drugs. Drugs work fast, but with side effects. The extract works slowly, but builds a permanent shield. Robert started taking the high-grade extract. Week 2, nothing happened. He was frustrated. He thought it was another scam. Week 4, he noticed his flow was slightly stronger, like the hose was untwisted. But the magic happened at week 9. This is the saturation point. The lipid levels in his prostate tissue finally reached the concentration needed to suppress the inflammation permanently by day 90. Robert wasn't just managing his symptoms. He sat through a 3-hour client meeting without looking at the door once. He completed the Lego set. Foundation, water. Walls, diet. Roof, extract. So, how do you replicate Robert's success? You need the exact protocol. Let's break it down. So, how do you install this accelerator into your life? You don't need a complex plan. You need the 5-second morning shield. But first, you have to survive the pharmacy aisle. When you pick up a bottle, ignore the front. The front is marketing. Turn it around. Look at the supplement facts. If you see the word powder, put it back. If you see whole herb, put it back. If you see 1,000 milligrams, but it costs $10, put it back. That is biologically impossible. Here is the only thing you are looking for. Memorize this phrase: supercritical CO2 extract, or hexanic lipidosterolic extract. And look for this specific number, standardized to 85 to 95% fatty acids. This means the sawdust has been removed. You are paying for the weapon, not the packaging. If the bottle doesn't say standardized, they are hiding something. Once you have the right bottle, you need the right timing. Remember, this extract is a fat-soluble compound. It behaves like vitamin D. Do not take this on an empty stomach with just your morning coffee. If you do, absorption drops by nearly 40%. Take it with your biggest meal. For most of you, that's breakfast or dinner. The dietary fat in your eggs or avocado acts as a taxi cab, transporting the medicine across your intestinal wall and straight to the prostate. And the dosage? The medical standard, tested in over 50 clinical trials, is 320 milligrams per day. You can take one 320 milligram soft gel or two 160 milligram soft gels. Do not exceed this. More is not better. It's just expensive urine. Now, I must be brutally honest. This is powerful stuff. It's not just a vitamin. Because it reduces inflammation, high-quality Saw Palmetto has a mild blood-thinning effect. If you are already on prescription blood thinners like warfarin or clopidogrel, you must talk to your doctor first. You don't want to double dose your blood. And this is critical. If you are scheduled for any surgery, dental work, prostate biopsy, or TURP, you must stop taking it 2 weeks beforehand. Surgeons hate surprises. Don't be the patient who bleeds too much because he didn't mention his natural supplements. This is the difference between a biohacker and a responsible adult. We optimize, but we stay safe. You have the tool. You know the rules. Now, let's answer the burning question from the community that might change your mind completely. We have time for one critical question from the community. This one comes from David in Texas. He asks, Dr. Cole, I'm 72. My PSA is 5.5 and my urologist is suggesting a TURP surgery next month. Is it too late for me to start this? Is this extract just for prevention? David, this is the question that keeps me up at night. Here is the honest medical truth. Saw Palmetto is not a time machine. It cannot shrink a prostate that has turned into scar tissue. If your obstruction is severe, surgery might be necessary to save your kidneys. However, looking at the 2024 perioperative studies, taking a high-grade lipidosterolic extract before surgery can actually reduce bleeding and speed up recovery. It reduces the tissue inflammation, making the surgeon's job easier. So is it too late? No, it is never too late to reduce inflammation. Even if you need surgery, you want to go into that operating room with a quiet prostate, not an angry one. Let's zoom out. Why do we do this? Why do we obsess over water timing, diet, and extracts? Your prostate symptoms, the waking up at night, the urgency, the fear, they are not a punishment. They are a signal. They are your body's check engine light. Most men try to smash the light. They take painkillers to numb the feeling. They ignore it until it becomes cancer. But you are different. You are here, watching a 15-minute medical deep dive. You are opening the hood. You are taking responsibility. By adding this accelerator to your foundation and walls, you are telling your body, I hear you, and I am taking care of you. That is not just health. That is self-respect. You now have the complete prostate defense trio. But there is one final ghost we need to bust. A ghost that scares men away from treatment. Testosterone. You've been told that high testosterone causes prostate cancer. You've been told that as you age, you should become weaker to stay safe. That is a lie from the 1940s that has been debunked by modern science. Low testosterone is actually more dangerous for your prostate than high testosterone. In the next video, I am going to reveal the testosterone paradox and show you how to safely boost your levels without risking your prostate health. I'm Dr. Ethan Cole. High standards, healthy future. I'll see you there.